how much I think of your wrestling ability. Right after it was over with, I went back here to this concession stand. I got me 2 hamburgers, I got me 2 hot dogs, and I got me a bag of popcorn. And I got really ready for this match because this is going to be the quickest, best match I've ever had because you're nothing but a pushover and you don't deserve a top.
Well, some strong words.
You know what you're messing with, boy? You know you're messing with?
Scott Anthony has joined us. What do you think about this, Mr. Heartthrob?
Hey, sometimes the truth hurts. Terry Garvin is a pushover. So there.
Terry Garvin, not quite the pushover. Is there you see the jacket, the First Family? That's an old jacket.
That certainly is. That harkens back to the old days in the GWF of Eddie Gilbert and Sting and Rick Steiner and Missy Hyatt, among others.
Encyclopedia over there? Listen, that's ancient history. Eddie Gilbert's the man. He don't need Rick Steiner, Sting, or anybody because he's the man all by himself. But I would like to say something. Has anybody noticed this week that there's something missing? Something missing from the show? Someone,
It was you until this match.
No. I was in the Battle Royal. In fact, the only reason I didn't win is I didn't want to because I didn't want to have to challenge my good close friend, Mr. Stuff, Eddie Gilbert, for the title. But
Mr. Stuff?
Mr. Stuff. Anyway, Hudson Hummingbird, let me ask you a question. Have you noticed there's a particular wrestler, someone we all dislike, someone the fans hate, that is not here this week?
Let me see. Someone I dislike. Well, you're here.
That's right.
The handsome stranger, you boobs. What are you, a pair of buffoons?
You said somebody that everyone disliked.
Nobody liked him. That's why he quit. I humiliated him. I ran him out of the sport. He wasn't here last week, wasn't here the week before. He ain't here now. He never going to be here again. So there.
I hate it when Scott won't get to the point. Just beats around the bush like that.
Well, Scott Anthony is indeed right. We have not
No
seen the handsome stranger.
You have not seen hide nor hair. Come to speaking of not seen any hair, that reminds me of you, Hudson Hummingbird. We ain't seen any hair in your chrome dome. You know, in fact, that's the main reason people tune in to Global Wrestling Federation is to see the light shine off your bald spot.
And the hammerlock being applied by Terry Garvin. Eddie Gilbert saying this would be the easiest match of his career. And I think he's found that Terry Garvin quite the challenge.
Terry Garvin.
Speaking of being pushed over.
Listen, Johnson, I'll do the comedy around here. You just call it a play-by-play. Let me tell the joke. That was a terrible pun. Now listen here. Eddie Gilbert, the maker of champions, he's done it all in the sport. Terry Garvin, I'll give him credit. He's a tough competitor. Always gives 100%. He's kind of like Rocky Balboa. He just keeps coming. Although if you think about it, though, Rocky lost almost every fight he was in until the last couple of movies, and they were pretty ridiculous to death. They're really good movies you always lost. Garvin's like that. Garvin ain't going to win.
Watch out from behind. Eddie Gilbert stops right to the sternum. And Hot Stuff knocks over our cameraman on the way out.
I never liked that cameraman anyhow.
While Eddie Gilbert takes a break, we'll take a break and be back with more. Eddie Gilbert back into the ring as he faces off against Terry Garvin, who defeated 9 men, actually survived through 9 men in the Battle Royal.
He didn't defeat nothing. He was knocked unconscious. Meanwhile, Bill Irwin flipped over the top rope. Tugboat Taylor and Mike Davis, you know what kind of beef those two have. They fought each other over the top rope. He was left there. It was a fluke. It was a freak of nature. And that's why Eddie Gilbert went back, ate a couple burgers, a couple hot dogs, and some popcorn to train for this match. So there.
And Gilbert has Garvin in a bad way, but Garvin powering his way back up. Give credit to Terry Garvin for reversing the hold.
Pulled the hair. He pulled the hair.
No hair pull there, as I think Gilbert's a little bit worried now. This is not the kind of challenge he expected.
He pulled the hair, Johnson. Can't you see anything? Now, if Hudson was in there, we know he couldn't have pulled Hudson hair because Hudson ain't got no hair to pull. But I seen him pull Eddie Gilbert's hair.
Let's give the hair thing a rest, shall we?
Listen, Baldy Lock. Homeboy Johnson, tell it like it is.
Collar and elbow tie-up into the side headlock by Terry Garvin. This for the television championship of the Global Wrestling
A most
Federation.
prestigious belt owned by my good friend, Mr. Hot Stuff, Eddie Gilbert.
Knee right into the midsection, delivered by Hot Stuff. An uppercut with a chop. And now, roll over sunset. Oh,
I I thought we were going to have a new champion, Craig.
It's a brilliant move by Garvin. I'll give him credit. Eddie Gilbert went for a second knee. Terry Garvin saw it coming, flipped over, turned it into a sunset flip. Was quite a move. But he ain't going to beat Eddie Gilbert. Don't even get your hopes up. People at home, do not get your hopes up. Terry Garvin will not beat my good friend, Mr. Stuff.
Did you see the look on Eddie Gilbert's face as he was backed into the corner? That was a look of not quite fear, but pure confusion.
When we took a break earlier, it was Eddie Gilbert making his way back into the ring. But now, I'm wondering if he's thinking that maybe he underestimated Terry Garvin a little bit too much.
No way. Eddie Gilbert's a shrewd, crafty veteran. There it is. A boot to the belly. But it's like I've always said, a good boot to the belly beats Metamucil every time.
I don't think that has an awful lot to do with wrestling, Scott Anthony.
This suplex puts Garvin down to the mat. Count of one, count of two before Garvin's able to kick out.
A very weak kick out, though, homeboy. Very weak.
Suplex. Garvin somehow reverses it, rolls him up for a count of two, and almost three.
Man, I have never seen a quicker count. Rick Manning is the cheatingest horse thief I ever seen.
Well, I think that Gilbert's prognostication on this match
Prognostication? What does that mean exactly, homeboy?
And listen to the crowd picking up its chant.
Man, these people really are screwed for Garvin. You can hear it all over the place. I wish they'd shut up. Trying to watch the match in peace and quiet.
You're just mad because they're not chanting Scotty, Scotty.
You're just mad because we played racquetball on your forehead earlier.
Gilbert misses. Garvin answers. Gilbert all the way back. Bounces off the rope right back into another. Watch out. Out of the ring goes. Hot stuff, Eddie Gilbert.
Terry Garvin is fighting the match of his career. He is psyched for that belt. I guess he figures he ain't going to get too many opportunities to get a shot at the television title, especially here on national TV. Might as well make the best of it. And I got to tell you, he's on time. He's really coming through. But like I said, he ain't going to beat Gilbert.
Gilbert calling for timeout. Still, to my recollection, there's no timeouts allowed in the Global Wrestling Federation.
No, I think there are. You just gonna...
Gilbert, watch him.
Hey, shut up. All he was doing was adjusting his tights. And yes, there are timeouts in pro wrestling. Why, as a matter of fact, I called one earlier.
Well, that makes it official. Side headlock by Terry Garvin. Working on the temple, but picking up the leg, maybe going to work on the knee is hot stuff Eddie Gilbert, but he was not able to get the hold. He'll try for it again, but he can't get it.
He just can't seem to hold on to it. Garvin's blocking him, but didn't block. Wait! He hung on. Gilbert gave him a back suplex to counter the move, to counter the headlock, and Garvin just hung on. He kept the headlock. Man, pretty impressive. Well, it's not really that impressive. I mean, it wasn't even really that good now that I think about it. In fact, it stunk.
It's quite obvious that Eddie Gilbert, as well as Scott Anthony, have vastly underestimated the capabilities of Terry Garvin, Craig. He won the Battle Royal. Eddie Gilbert trained by eating a couple of burgers, maybe a corn dog or two, and he's really paying the price in there.
I think the only problem is Eddie Gilbert didn't eat enough hamburgers.
Well, Gilbert may have a severe case of indigestion if he loses the championship belt. Rolling him up. Gets a count of two. Almost a count of three again. Rolls him over in the side headlock. And a count of two by Rick Manning. And just barely getting his shoulder up.
Was one heck of a match. Man, Eddie Gilbert went in for the roll-up. Terry Garvin reversed it and just ran him into the ropes, rolled him up. Boom, 1-2. I'd say that was about a 2 9/10. And right back to the headlock. Smart man. Garvin is fighting a smart fight for a buffoon.
When it sounds like you're really making an astute observation, Scott Anthony, you put in one of these buffoon lines in there. Why can't you just admit that Terry Garvin really has taken the measure of Eddie Gilbert?
Nope.
Well,
maybe if Garvin wins the television title, Mr. Anthony will have second thoughts about no comment.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
But
nope.
he'll be the first in line for a title shot.
Nope.
Oh, you won't be the first in line for a title shot.
They have to make me the first in line because I'm the most qualified contender. The only reason I don't take the belt right now is because it's around the waist of my close personal friend.
Hot stuff Eddie Gilbert with a boot right to the sternum.
Now he's got it going, Johnson. Just say it. He's got it going now. Abdominal stretch, also known as a far leg grapevine and a near arm lever.
Oh, thank you, coach.
Not a problem, not a problem. Hot stuff has really got it on him now. Got it cinched in tight. Looking for some hot stuff, baby, this evening.
Looks like he has a hold of the tights there, too. But pulling him over. Terry Garvin. And now watch out. Comes off Bulldog. Terry Garvin may have it. Terry Garvin may be very close to the global television title.
Gilbert's in trouble, Craig. No doubt about it. Garvin should move in for the kill here.
The clothesline. 2 times. He better go for the pin. Misses with a clothesline, and they collide. They hit head. Garvin on top. 1, 2. Gilbert rolls him over, has a hold of the tights.
No, he doesn't.
He's got the tights.
No way. Send him fair and square.
Absolutely.
He had a hold of the tights.
Hey, man, that was cool. My boy came through. Rocked the house.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner and still television champion, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert.
The winner and still barely the television champion.
My boy.